problem we'll deal with later. So all we'll need to do is put a pump at the top of the base and get rid of it all. I do realistically need to start digging out this stuff as well. How do I want to do this? We did. My daughter is now his ARC partner. Ah, I see. I literally remember that conversation. Like, oh, I play a bit of ARC. I'll join you. Yeah, I remember that. There have been some reports of domestic disturbance in the stream, sir. Yeah. Yes. Nobody cooks lionesses while they're feeding. I know. It's scary. Life, you should be no exception. Can you show me your mushroom farm again for a second? Yeah, of course, Leppy. It's not really much to it. It's just a too high... Oh, excuse me. I think we found a hatch. We have. Okay. I might get him over here. Why have I got hatches in the bedroom? Why have I got hatches in the bedroom? It doesn't make any sense. Let's get them out of there. It's just a too high room filled with some carbon dioxide, and they run along the little tunnels underneath. Can feed the mushrooms, you know, fertilize them and get the food, apparently. That's that. Flying into Manchester, that's as far as we've gotten. Well, Manchester's just up the road from me. I have a buddy that lives there that's planning out the week for us. Said something about York and doing some trail thing. Then a top of the trees climb. I want to at least stroll through London and ride on a double-decker bus. This is I'm going to catch something from it. That's the thing, people love London. It's crazy to me. Like, I've been to London a couple of times, and it's always just been very, very, very scary, very obnoxious, very in your face. But if you like that sort of thing, then fair enough. As a tourist, you've got to go, I suppose. But most, like, a lot of British people don't ever bother with the capital. I suppose it's the same in a lot of other countries. Puckrow will be where we are on her birthday. Oh. Nice. Oh, that's awesome, Jennifer. How long are you over here for? Where'd that hatch go? Where'd that hatch go? Oh, it's there. Let's just put a tile over it. Right, so let me just map out the ceiling levels here so I know what I'm dealing with. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be ceiling. Isn't greenhouse 96 tiles or something? Your farm is 10 tiles by 3 tiles height. What are we looking at? Which bit are we looking at? This bit here. This isn't a greenhouse area. I've literally just forgotten about greenhouses for now because the farming stations are a little bit consuming. But we discussed this a little bit earlier on the stream. What we're basically going to do when we get a lot of fertilizer, I'm probably going to do something like this, that. Give them access to a farming station somewhere, like maybe over here. We had one built over here before. And then have a farming station technically in the room so that it qualifies for the greenhouse effect, if you like, the fertilizing effect. And then we'll just knock through that wall. So I'll probably do that later. But I love London. He said there's a trial thing. They choose someone from the crowd and put them on a trial, then sentence them to death if they're found guilty. We'll be there for 7 days. Oh wow! My sheep in sight. Peeps of Amsterdam. I don't bother with it. I like Amsterdam. But I like it not necessarily just for all the weed, but for the. It's a very cosmopolitan city. I like it. I just like how chill it is there. Well, living near New York City means never going to the city. I feel the same about London, but it's like coming to the US and not seeing New York. Amsterdam hasn't come up. My husband wants to go to Stonehenge. I've been to Stonehenge. I went when I went to Glastonbury one year. I might shit it fly all the way over there to look at rocks. I went to Stonehenge at about 6 in the morning or something. It was very, very picturesque and very calm. It was weird. It's nice. Exactly, but can't you merge 2 mushroom farms into 1 room? Probably. I won't pump any more CO2 in though. But yeah, that's not a bad shout. We could just do all of it together. Dig all this out. Naps, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream, buddy. How's it going? Yeah, I could just do it all in like 1 farming station for both of these rooms. That's not a bad call at all. I do like symmetry though. So I kind of like the idea of them just being little mini pods sticking out the side. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, no problem. We're about to get our first crops, I think. Which will be nice. Right, sorry, I was meant to be doing this up here, wasn't I? Oh. Started building some of this. I don't think enough people come to the southern states in the US when they visit. They completely miss out a huge cultural aspect of America. I just bought this game, I couldn't resist. Nice, Glacier. Well, you're more than welcome here, buddy. Any questions you might have, by all means, ask away. We are very much new player friendly. So if you get stuck, don't hesitate. Right. I need to do this, otherwise people will start shouting at me. I do like a good Twitch chat, but people don't like me chatting. They get mad. I don't know why. Too many plants. All these fucking balm lilies. Go away. All of you. All of you. Go away. And you. You. Too many plants. Right in my way. Do all this first, please. Sometimes people not caring about the cities nearby. When you're buying something online and see tax $500, 500 quid, Jesus. Okay, I'll take him to look at rocks if he takes me to see the gardens at Princess Diana's old house. What's the purpose for the airflow tiles around the water? Down here, this is just a water tank, basically. I just put airflow tiles around it so it didn't act as a big wall. This is just starting water. I just put it here sort of out the way. And this is a overpressurized, polluted water tank. So this has got like 12 tons per tile. 14 tons. This will fluctuate quite a lot, but this is where our wastewater is going at the minute. And we'll use this for the rest of the game for wastewater. So, welcome to the stream, by the way, guys. Most of the time it's just because JFK is where they land, and everyone in NY saying don't go to the south. Is this game like Don't Starve and Terraria? Same art, same team who did Don't Starve, so it's the same art style, but it's nothing like the game. It's very different. A little similarities to Terraria. Similarities, but no, not really. This is more a simulation game rather than like kill bosses, get loot. You know, it's very much a simulation. What are those little white crabs, and what's the biggest advice? Little white crabs. These are called hatches. What these basically do is eat minerals or anything that's on the ground, and when they eat, they then poop it out as coal, which is why we've got coal all around the place. You'll find them in the starting area when you start. So when you start a fresh game, this will be where you start, where this little pod is, right? And then there'll be a circle around you of like nice looking earthy textures. They're all your starter minerals. So when you find your hatches, a lot of people murder them. I normally don't. I try and save them as best I can because they're quite useful later on in the game. You can feed them useless materials and get coal back, for example, or put them in somewhere where you've got a waste material that you don't want to stick around. Like I normally put them in my toilets so they eat my poop from my dupes. Things like that. They're normally pretty good to keep around. So try not to kill them if you can. Beameron, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream, buddy. How's it going? Biggest advice, early game. It's difficult now because obviously we're on a new update at the minute. This is a pre-release update. Biggest advice, early game. Don't expand too quickly. Take your time and expand gradually and manage your air pressure. If pressure drops too low, you'll start having problems very quickly and you won't be able to fix it. So don't expand too quickly and take your time expanding out. That's probably what I'd recommend. Don't forget you can eat dirt. That's kind of handy as well. If all else fails, eat the dirt. I'll start pulling in from the game. I'll let you know we're in Manchester, and if you know you can meet us for a drink, that would be awesome. I'll be down for that. By all means, Jennifer, let me know. I'll be down for that. You're not pulling me from the game, by the way. Part of the reason I'm on Twitch at all is so I can chat with you lot. That's what I like. So don't ever feel like that, Jennifer, at all. Otherwise, I would just be playing single player. Quick update, tinkered with nat gas supply. Oh, welcome back, Avon. Sorry, I didn't see you come back. Quick update, tinkered with nat gas, supplying my entire base with 5 gens and a surplus of generation. Using 4 fertilizer makes at the moment to fill the room. Probably need 3 when done. A bit overpowered, methinks, in combination with smart battery. Nice. The only thing I will say, Avon, I mean, you do need to make sure it's readily scalable. So, for example, say you need to put down a building now, like a tepidizer. Will you be able to sustain it, or will you instantly run out of natural gas? Do you see what I mean? This is why I was saying you might want to store your build up elsewhere. That sounds awesome for early game. That sounds nice. Right, we'll get rid of all this crap if we can. And we'll dig out this. We do need to cap the base off pretty quickly, so this is going to be a bit of a rush job now. So we'll leave all this priority 1. Okay, put this back to priority 1. And we'll dig all this out pretty quickly. I wish these plants would royally feck off. Let's get rid of you. We'll dig you out very quickly. So this is going to be another floor of beds. We're going to need to expand these ladders up. We'll go in further. Got quite a lot of bleach stone up here. Right, I think that'll do us for base size. So how many floors will that give me? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would do me. That would do me nicely. Oh. That's plenty of space. Yeah, that'll be fine. So we'll get rid of you. They can build all that. We'll have to dig out some of you. We'll get to these bits first. So I'm doing a lot of muttering. You'll have to bear with me. Do all that. And we'll deal with this shit afterwards. Fine. Okay. I love the art. Yeah, the Alex the art style's really cool. Again, it's clay, so it's all very cutesy. And there's lots of really cute animations as well. If you zoom into the game more often, you'll see like odd little cute animations they do. So let's watch Lyra for a minute. Watch her facial expressions and stuff. They do different things. I keep doing double takes every time I hit Jennifer, because that's my real life name. Freaking me out. Oh shit, that's the worst. Sorry about cartoony style is important for the artist. You can tell what's going on. I'm just taking this opportunity to have some food before it goes cold. I'm also using 5 nat gas for power, but without any fertilizer mixers. My 2 nat gas guys at the edge of my starting area on the left. Oh, like 10 tiles from each other. That's nice, Leppy. I like that. I've not found any natural gas guys yet, I don't think. I need to have another quick look around the map. Sorry, I just read what Tony said. The only reason for me to have a tepidizer is to run a steam turbine. It doesn't look like I will need it. I want to change my food to mushrooms with slime in abundance, so won't need to cook dirt. Might add a cold gen just for CO2. Fair enough, Avon. Sounds like you're making quite a small base, buddy. Like, small scale. That's absolutely fine. That sounds awesome. I like to build big. I like big power grids and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, my mushrooms. Nom 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 nom. Very good. Now then, can they harvest these? That is the real question, because they don't seem to be harvesting them. Oh, for fuck's sake. If XP's lied to me again, it'll be pain. Oh. A lot of pressurized storage. It's like you're only playing half the game then, though, Avon. Like, you're not necessarily dealing with the problems, you're just sort of boxing them up and fucking them off. It's weird. Put your farmer on the on-farm assignment. Let's have a look. Lyra. Let's do it with Lyra. She's our seasoned farmer. So we'll take off care, cook, operate. Can I do it like this? Or is that only just reset it to... Ah, there we go. Nice. So she's just farming now. Does this still work left to right? Yeah, we'll be fine. Try that. I hope to shit that we can get these mushrooms from underneath. Damn it, Nalash. Where's Lyra now? What's she up to? Lyra! Come on! God damn it. Okay. Let's dig as much of this as we can for now. We'll get rid of you, get rid of you. We've got a hatch under there, haven't we? So let's get rid of you. I don't think they can get to these fecking mushrooms. No, you have to check off farm now. The wrench is telling you a necessary task is missing. Oh, I thought the wrench was saying that this can't be unticked. I thought that's what it was telling me. Hold on. Lyra. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Sorry about that, Lyra. Get to work. What are you doing? Come do these. Ah, she can't get them. She would have gone straight to these, the priority 9. Oh, now I have to put water locked in and stuff. That's really going to piss me off. Okay. Fucking XP! Any Subnautica plans? Yeah, I'll be playing some more Subnautica. I want to finish that playthrough. I've been thinking about it a lot, and the lady was playing it all day today and made me want to play it, so we'll be back playing some more Subnautica soon. I've just been trying to get my head around this a little bit before the update comes out, so... there will be blood, there will. Works for me, but who knows correctly. The wrench means if you have that job, you do it. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's how I thought it worked, but Dupes have never been able to harvest from the bottom. I believed him, GG. I'm a fool. I believed him. Fuck! It's fine. Right, okay. I've got two options, right? I can either build out this way, build a waterlock, let my dupes go in and harvest the stuff and then come back out. I can also do a farming station at the same time whilst I'm doing it, so we get the farming bonus later if we want. Or I can just make it all into one big room. Leave a little space up here for a little micro pump later when we get some plastic. GG makes a very valid point. Only half. I have said this. I'm not the most clued up on this update yet. I've not played it at all. I was just wondering, so I let live try out. Exactly. It was sort of for science. I know this has never worked. But when XP was like, yeah, it definitely works, I thought, fuck it, we'll try it. And he trolled me, the son of a bitch. Would you believe it? Would you believe it? I would believe it. I was also waiting to see if that works. Yes. Thanks, guys. I will be your guinea pig today. Okay, it's not a big deal. It's annoying, but it's not a big deal. Shit weasels, right, okay. Let us build a big old ladder and start cracking on with this. How do I want to do this? I might just change my access to this side so I've got more room. Trial and error, better you than me. Tony, it's how we do it here, mate. I've done that many different builds and farms and grow rooms and different things. I always like to try different things every time. Big rooms for big man. Never thought it worked, just wanted to see life suffer. I'm not suffering, Trallo, I can handle this shit. I'm just trying to figure out how I'd like to do it. I think I would probably want to... I am going to get rid of this ruin. This needs to go because it's right in my way and it's just useless. So we'll probably have a water lock down at the bottom here anyway to get out of the base. Like I'll probably have another water lock down here at some point. Oh, in fact, we've got one just here. This is a weird spawning biome here. It's weird world gem. Oh, what are you? Chlorine. Still not found any geysers, like natural gas geysers or anything. We need to do some more exploring. Right, how to fix the mushroom problem. So I could cap it from this side, cap these walls off. And then it will keep the slime out the base as well, which is probably better. I'm gonna get my power stuff done. We can exist on meal lice for a little bit longer. I'm gonna get this power stuff set up and get the base squared off, and I can put my circuits out here then. Start getting some proper circuits in place, which is long overdue. We can also map out, get rid of all this crap as well. I'm just saying GG's logic is super concrete and should have overridden any second thought of this attempt. Jesus, only half! Dude, they're like super far in the corners. Okay. Be easy to leave right side like this for fertilization and farming station boosting. Yeah, I say we're probably not going to be in a rush to do farming station malarkey just yet. Primarily because we're not making any fertilizer. Oh, you did used to be able to pick up. You did used to be able to access tiles. No, you definitely did only have. You did. They changed that a while back. And the diagonal thing was a separate thing altogether. That was like diagonal through the corner of two tiles meeting. You used to be able to access tiles from below. quite often. It's not a solid wall though, that's the thing. This is the tile. It's just that technically its farming spot is at the top. That's why. I wonder if... yeah, I could probably... if I'd done these 3 high, I could have tweaked it a little bit and maybe got them accessed by building diagonal granite tiles or something, but yeah, fuck it. We'll fix it. It's not right, we'll fix it. Let us cancel you. We'll change you to like this height. All of you can go. You can go. Now that we got rid of that plant, we can fill this in. Oop. Oop. You can be filled in. Train hatches to harvest mushrooms. Yes, that would be nice. Alas, they are lazy. And they just eat them all. Right. So I've released quite a lot of chlorine up here, so I kind of want it to get on its way and get out my base. That's now sealed up. I'll get rid of you. Get rid of you. All this crap. Didn't mean to do that. We'll leave this hatch here for now. Do I want to leave them here? Nah, cancel that. I'll tell you what we'll do. I need to be getting rid of a fireball now.